Right, this is James King of Get Your Rock Out. I'm with Chris and John from Monuments.
Yeah, cheer.
How's it going? Yeah, good?
Yeah. Doing alright.
Yeah, you played Download back in June. Like, how was that?
It was fucking
cool.
great. Yeah, I was actually, despite having the worst sound on stage ever, having the monitor guy nearly deafen me was great. Yeah.
I mean, I think we've been fortunate with that experience actually, because I mean, the weekend itself was incredible. When we actually got up to play, it felt horrible. But everybody seemed to have a great time. We got a lot of good feedback and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably just one of those musician moments where you're just like, well, we suck, but then it's like, no.
The crowd was great, so I can't really thank.
Yeah, it was cool. Especially like there was like Suicide Silence playing, and who else was playing to our set?
It was Trivium.
No, it was Trivium and
yeah,
Dillinger. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, so you knew exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
So yeah, for that much, man, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking great time.
Sweet, and you've been out in tour in Europe and stuff like that as well. Like, how's that been going?
That was almost as horrendous as Download, the amount of times we broke down in our van. But the shows were great. We can't really be like, especially Budapest. Budapest was absolutely fantastic. In fact, all of the shows were, but it was just that fucking van.
Yeah, it was some of the most insane transportation trouble we've ever had, and like it was everything but the shows was pure chaos, man. I broke my fucking toe.
Oh fucking hell! How'd you manage that?
The merch tin fell down onto his toe.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. I mean, there's some pretty gruesome images on our Facebook if anyone wants to go and have a look.
Yeah.
His toenail came completely off. Blood everywhere. It was great.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Had a good time.
Probably do a pledge to pay for that, right?
Yeah, pledge campaign.
That's cool. Pay for my toe.
I heard there was a bit of trouble with a certain jackass as well. With Bam, didn't like Bam Margera do something?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell! I've got to tell that story. Okay.
Go for it.
We're at a venue called Munich. It's the backstage. And we stayed the night just because we had to change the vehicle and we didn't have a sleeper anymore.
Yeah.
And the room that we stayed in, Bam Margera was in 2 days before us and decided to take a shit in the shower. So all of that shitty water leaked all over everyone's bags.
The shower was backed up.
Yeah.
So it literally, you walk into the shower thing and you just see this fucking black water just floating there, and it was.
That's fucking
It was disgusting.
So yeah, straight up, fuck Bam Margera.
Yeah.
You know, can you hear me? Fuck off.
Like he's 35 years old. You think he can go out doing shit like that now?
I mean, it would be funny if it was someone else. But yeah,
it ain't funny.
it ain't. No,
I wasn't laughing.
No, that's just it. Just ruins. Like he's gonna ruin it for other people.
Well,
like,
I mean, our poor drummer, all his shit got covered in poo water, basically.
Yeah, it was his stuff. Who else had their stuff? Like Bean had a little bit. Oh, the guitar tech.
I lucked out. All the shit water stopped right before my bag. So
Didn't Mike have to live out like a plastic bag the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, he actually did have to live out of a plastic bag. Yeah.
That's not ideal. Is
So
it?
if anyone wants to send us some money for some new bags, that'd be great.
Yeah.
we're broke. Give us your money.
Obviously, last year you headlined the early bird special here. Like, how does it feel to be back headlining main stage?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. Yeah. And the guy before us is actually kind of one of my favourite musicians. His name's John Gomb.
Yeah.
Looking forward to actually seeing him because last time he played during the time he had to start up and download. So yeah, very much looking forward to checking him out. And yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah. Compared to last year, what do you think about the new site?
It seems a lot better actually. Like the stage just seems to be in actual venues, kind of.
Looks great.
It looks great. But I mean, last year was great too. Even the first year we played was still good.
Yeah.
Crowd reaction was great. So I can't really like thank the crowd anymore than that. I mean, that's what we come for rather than the actual setup. So.
Yeah. And like, how important do you think this festival is for like the tech metal scene?
It's proving to be one of the bigger ones, man.
It's the only one in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the moment? So yeah, I mean, along with Euroblast, it's the only two in Europe.
I was just gonna say, like, this is probably like the premier quote unquote one, you know, as far as like technical, progressive, whatever you want to call it, like all the widdly stuff.
Yeah.
And all the musical or whatever, you know, like this is one of the bigger ones, I would assume at this point anyway. It's been what? This is the fifth year?
Third year.
Yeah, third year. I think.
Third year, really?
Yeah.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah, and it's
Then
already.
Euroblast is at number 10 now. But then again, Euroblast didn't really start doing progressive metal till about the 8th, or the 7th one, I think it was.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It's cool. Looking forward to fucking throwing down on that main stage.
Yeah, it's fucking hot in there.
With
as
your
well.
broken toe.
Yeah, with my broken toe. Still fun.
Yeah, obviously your brand new album came out a few weeks ago. Like, how's the reaction been in the UK so far?
What do you think?
Mostly pretty positive, apart from the print press, but you know.
Yeah, we got some pretty shit ones.
Yeah, pretty shit ones,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, in fact, they weren't even reviews, they were just like mindless opinions, but...
We were fortunate that a lot of the fan reaction was mostly positive as well. Yeah. Like with any new album, especially like since I'm the new guy, you know? It's always hard to adjust, like when you got like a new character on your show, you know what I mean? And your old character isn't part of it. Yeah. So you gotta have to expect a 50-50 thing. But it was definitely more like 80-20 on the good side, you know?
Sweet.
So most of the online reviews as well were really positive. Yeah. There's just a couple of the print ones that just didn't really like it. Maybe they didn't like progressive metal.
Yeah, it just comes down to the reviewer, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, it's very opinionated.
Yeah,
so
can't really get like a varied review if it's going to be someone who doesn't like the genre anyway. So.
No, exactly. Yeah, so.
It's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
you're still here playing in awesome festivals.
Yeah, and you're headlining TechFest, so
exactly.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. And obviously you've just released it out in the States as well.
Yep. And we're actually flying out there next week.
Yeah.
Got a 37 No Day Off tour, and we're probably going to kill each other, but it's cool. Like we've been meaning to go there for a long time. We've had a lot of bands that didn't get to see us on the last record cycle just because of politics and stuff like that. But we're really looking forward to going over and smashing his side of the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking. I leave tomorrow morning actually, just because I have to go get everything ready for everybody. I just wish I could stay in my bed just a little bit longer. But man, it's a grueling tour, but it should be good.
Yeah, it's like 37 days. That's a
long one.
Oh, some beers for you guys. Yeah.
Not just me.
All right.
I'll get a beer on later.
Yeah. What's it like? Like, obviously you being in the States, and how do you guys like work around that?
To be honest, it's actually not that big a deal because when it comes to practicing, we tend to just do a couple of days before we go on tour.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff we can play. With the new stuff, we'll spend more time on that, obviously. But I mean,
we haven't had a lot of time to rehearse.
No, we haven't really rehearsed that much. I mean, probably total 10 days in the whole time you've been in the band.
Most of the rehearsing has been like
musical.
Yeah, you mean like overall rehearsal?
Yeah, 10 days maybe.
Look at that. All the new shit we've learned basically on the road.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, we're planning on learning 2 of the new songs while we're in the States. To be honest, I think everyone can play them, but it's just a case of getting it together. So, we'll just do that in the States. But rehearsal's a bit weird. But when it comes to other stuff like writing and stuff like with the internet and stuff like that, it's so easy just to pass an audio file across the net now, and it feels like everyone's together all the time. So. And flights aren't really that expensive from New York, so it's not really that much of a...
Yeah, I know, like flights are starting to go down a bit, haven't they?
Just a little bit, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully, but I mean, we managed to finally get someone that can sing in fucking tune.
I don't know.
He can sing in tune.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I fuck it every single night.
Yeah, so
that's cool. Yeah, and
we got a lot of friends over there.
Yeah, you got a lot of friends. Like that's a good thing about this festival. Everyone just knows everyone.
It's kind of like a big homecoming party, you know, like it's cool. That's why I like it.
And like the lineup's pretty really strong this year.
Everything's great. Yeah, I mean it's actually good to have a little bit of diversity as well with John Gomm. Yeah, and just to break up the metal. Obviously, there's so much metal, but that's
one more time, John. John
Gomm. John Gomm. He can sing.
Who's your favorite?
Do you know what he can do? He can sing. He can drum on his guitar. He can twist machine heads, and he can tap.
John
at
Gomm,
the
if you're
same
listening,
fucking time.
Give Brown an autograph.
Mental.
And they say that men can't multitask.
Man, I don't even want to know what he can do.
You ain't seen me work my fingers, so fuck off.
If you could like run your own festival, who would you get to play?
Probably Meshuggah, obviously.
Yeah.
John Mayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Mayer as well. Yeah. Yeah, you got John Mayer.
I got John Mayer.
Just anyone that isn't Michael Jackson. Come on, let's get fucking Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson's fucking.
I get No Consequence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd get
every single I know who I'd get. Yeah. Get a bit of Glenn Miller on there.
Glenn Miller? Yeah. I'd get the Village Vanguard band. Yeah, maybe on there. I don't know.
Candiria.
Yeah, they're quite like.
I think Candiria should be introduced to these tech metal things.
They should.
They really should. They were like one of the first bands to ever do it. Like even they did it before Dillinger. They did it before, pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
Sick. They did it before Sick.
Well, they're coming back.
Yeah, but I don't know how much they're going to get back because obviously after that accident that happened to them in 2004.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean Candiria 300% Density came out in 2001.
Textbooks.
Really? Really that old now?
Learn yourself.
Yeah, and then you've got the Coma imprint, which was like 97, something, and then what's that other the Progressive Self-Development? That album, fucking great album. It came out in the 90s. It's like, you know, even the 6th album came out in 2002, 2003.
I don't know. I'm late to the 6th party.
2007, wasn't it? Yeah.
2003, 2006, I think it was. Yeah, but you know, like they came. Even everyone sees them as the pioneers, but Candiria never get mentioned because they were so underground and so crazy. They need to get involved in this. Definitely.
Yeah, truly ahead of their time.
Yeah, sweet. I'd say good luck for your headline set tonight, and hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.